Can I just go over with you the process of dividing fractions? Here's one instance where I see many times that students don't understand what they're doing, and if they don't understand what they're doing, it never really sticks. Why should I do it? I can't make any sense out of it. And could I say that, truthfully, I don't think I really ever understood this till I was like 25 or 30. And that's a sad state. I'm probably sure one of my teachers probably went over this with me, and I was probably sleeping in class maybe, but let me just go over just this simple principle, and hopefully after these next 2 minutes you'll understand this and never forget why we do it. But let's say I'm dividing 1/2 by 2/3. I still remember my teacher. I'm not sure what grade in elementary school I learned this, but I still remember them saying division is the process of invert and multiply. And I still remember them standing up there going, okay, we have the first fraction, 1/2. We're going to divide it by 2/3, and that means we're going to invert the bottom and multiply by it. And I can do that. I can go 1 times 3 is 3. 2 times 2 is 4, and I get the answer 3/4, and that's right. But I never knew why I did that. So let me run over why we do this process. I think what we forget to tell students is, in this process, is what's going on in the bottom. Now, here's the principle. First principle I need to understand is this. I can multiply anything by 1. And that makes sense. 1 times 2 is 2. Doesn't change it, but we can multiply by versions of 1 that might look a little different. And with this one, we multiply this fraction here by a version of 1 that's maybe a little strange, but we say take the bottom and invert it, and we're going to multiply this whole fraction by 3/2 divided by 3/2. Now the important thing to remember is this. This is 1. This is the same on top in the numerator as it is in the denominator, and this is just a different version of 1 over 1. So we're allowed to multiply anything by 1 because it really doesn't change it, but notice the value of doing it. When I multiply the bottom by 3/2, I get 2 times 3. Remember, when you multiply fractions, you just multiply the tops and multiply the bottoms. So I get 2 times 3, which is 6, over 3 times 2, which is 6. Now, we say in mathematical lingo, what this is doing is it's driving the bottom, the denominator, to 1. And anything divided by 1 is just itself. So the bottom goes to 1. We multiply the top. 1 times 3 is 3. Over 2 times 2 is 4. And this, what we get is a fraction that is 3/4 divided by 1, which is just 3/4. Now the problem I had when I was in elementary school was this. I didn't realize any of this on the bottom was going on. The only thing I remember them teaching me was the top. I take this right here, I invert it, and I multiply by it, and I never knew what was happening on the bottom of this fraction. What is division of fraction? It is inverting and multiplying, but we have to do it on top and on bottom, which means we're making the denominator go to 1, which means this is 3/4, oops, sorry here, I can't write. This is 3/4 divided by 1, which is just 3/4. There's our answer. I hope that helps. Have a great day.